What if I told you a gray sticky mucus is clogging up your blood sugar? Would you believe me? It's true. Your body has a natural drainage system. It's designed to help keep sugar out of your blood. And yet, as we speak, a gray sticky mucus is blocking up your drain. That clog is sending sugar back in your blood, pushing your levels higher and higher. Hello, I'm Dr. Mark Wise, and I'd like to show you why the true cause behind many cases of imbalanced blood sugar is not a lack of insulin, failing pancreas, or even eating too many carbs or sugars. But in fact, according to new research from Johns Hopkins Medical School, every single person they examined with high blood sugar had one thing in common. A little-known gray sticky mucus is clogging up their body's blood sugar drain. Excess sugar should get drained, but instead, that clog sends it right back to your bloodstream. Your blood sugar levels go high, and that makes everyday life frustrating. You're stuck worried about your high blood sugar levels. You're forced to feel guilty about eating your favorite foods like French fries, chocolate cake, or even a glass of juice. You feel exhausted all the time, and you're worried what this high blood sugar will do to your health long term. And that's why the discovery of this sticky mucus has changed everything we know about taking control of your blood sugar levels. When you unclog your blood sugar drain, you will finally be able to support healthy blood sugar levels. Even if you've been worried about blood sugar for years or decades, even if everything else you've tried has failed. This helps even if you're worried about your insulin levels, even if you indulge in your favorite foods like pasta or pastries, even if you're not a marathon runner or an exercise junkie. Because when you unclog your blood sugar drain, you'll be able to eat your favorite foods without stressing over spikes. You'll have energy to be active with your family and to feel productive each day. You'll be confident that your future will be healthy and happy. A fortunate group of men and women are already enjoying this.
Finally, my A1C had hit 10. Once I started controlling things, the most recent test I had done not too long ago, my A1C was down to 5.
I was able to actually get my A1C to drop significantly. I was at an 11 and I dropped down to an 8. I was actually able to get my sugar levels decreased significantly.
I'm a single father of 2 children. I have to be very active. In the first week, I did notice an improvement. I was able to get up earlier than I normally would. I wasn't feeling tired and brain haze in the morning. My children noticed that I was able to play and be more active with them.
Now in just a moment, I will tell you why sweetening your morning coffee with stevia is about the worst thing you can do for your blood and sugar. It's just as bad as artificial sweeteners like aspartame or sucralose. But I'll also show you exactly how and why having a clogged up blood sugar drain practically guarantees a lifetime plagued with erratic blood sugar. Then I'll walk you through a 10-second do-it-yourself ancestry quiz that can reveal if this sticky gray mucus is the real culprit behind your blood sugar issues. And most important of all, you will discover the exotic purple berry Harvard researchers are describing as a promising new therapy against these clogs in your blood sugar drain. At first, I was skeptical of this health news, and I understand if you are too. So that's why I have sent out this short video. I'm going to share everything you need to know about this exotic purple berry, including a mountain of scientific proof, not only from Johns Hopkins and Harvard like I've already mentioned, but also from the University College of London, Yale Medical School, and other top research institutions. And you'll hear from a few of the thousands of people who are already rebalancing their blood sugar with this natural breakthrough, which means you are only a few minutes away from using this simple solution for yourself. So please be sure to watch this presentation right now because I cannot guarantee how long it will be up. Stick with me for just a few minutes and I'll get you what you need to make a big change in your life. Now, as I mentioned, my name is Dr. Mark Wise with MD Process. I'm an award-winning physician, medical consultant, and author. I'm board certified by the American Board of Ambulatory Medicine. I completed my medical school and postgraduate training at the University of Kansas School of Medicine. During my lengthy career, I have worked as a rural primary care physician in Kentucky, served my country as a civilian physician, with the Wounded Warrior Clinic for the U.S. Army at Fort Knox, as a General Medical Officer for U.S. Army at Fort Riley, Kansas, and as the lead primary care physician for the Army's Respect Mill PTSD Depression Screening Program at Walter Reed Army Medical Center. Currently, I'm the Director of Medical Research at MD Process, where I'm committed to investigating and sharing innovative health solutions found in nature and backed by proper research. You see, after decades of treating both brave veterans and everyday citizens like you and me, I've seen firsthand what imbalanced blood sugar can do to people's quality of life. So when I caught wind of what top professors at Harvard are calling a promising new therapy for supporting blood sugar, I knew I had to rush this incredible breakthrough out to people like you and the rest of the MD Process family. After all, so many of my patients and friends worry about their blood sugar, but ever since we've started sharing this pioneering blood sugar solution, we've seen it change lives. And once you see how it works, you'll see how easy it is for you to do too. Now, as a medical practitioner, there's one big complaint I hear time and time again from people struggling with their blood sugar. They tell me, no matter what I try, nothing seems to help. They've tried just about everything under the sun, from following treatments recommended by experts, following extreme calorie-restricted diets, cutting down on carbs and sugary foods, increasing exercise, to even taking supplements to help their pancreas and blood sugar hormones. They do everything by the book, but they still do not get the results they see other people getting. They're sick of trying supposed solutions that do nothing to help and leave them feeling tired and jittery. They feel isolated by the lack of empathy from their doctors, friends, and even their family. So they end up feeling like it's their own fault, that if they just had more willpower regarding food or exercise, this would not be happening. Stop. I am here to tell you that this is not your fault. You know how lonely it can feel to be burdened with unbalanced blood sugar, and it breaks my heart to see anyone suffering like this. So we knew we had to do something to help make a real change. We asked the question, why don't the common blood sugar solutions work? Why are so many people still stuck stressing about their levels? And here's where we found things are going wrong. Most blood sugar solutions focus on insulin. Insulin-related solutions either support your pancreas and help it to produce proper levels of insulin, or they target insulin resistance. But despite how often insulin gets touted as the be-all end-all when it comes to balancing blood sugar, it may shock you to hear that insulin is not a magic target for an all-powerful blood sugar fix. It's one element of your body's blood sugar regulation system. New research from the Journal of Cell Biology reveals the real function of insulin. And the simple truth is, insulin is a bit like a taxi driver. It helps transport sugar to different places in your body, but it can't cure unbalanced blood sugar on its own. It just moves blood sugar from one place to another. So if your body notices you've got too much blood sugar in your bloodstream, insulin steps in to transport that sugar to be stored in your muscle or fat cells. And when your blood sugar levels really go high, insulin transports that excess sugar to the kidneys. And it's actually up to your kidneys to add that sugar to your urine and flush it out of your body. So as you see, insulin does play a critical role in supporting healthy blood sugar. However, there's one vital part of supporting blood sugar levels that insulin can't control. And pay close attention to this, because this could be the one small thing that's causing all of your blood sugar issues. As I said, insulin only transports excess sugar to your kidneys, but insulin cannot flush that excess sugar from your body. That is the job of your kidneys. Or, as I like to think of them, your blood sugar drain. Your kidneys, aka your blood sugar drain, are critically essential for balancing your blood sugar because they are the main exit point for flushing excess sugar out of your body. Your kidneys process the excess sugar and quickly flush it out through your urine. This helps balance the levels of sugar in your bloodstream, allowing you to be able to eat your favorite foods without worrying about spikes. However, this means when something clogs your blood sugar drain, sugar gets trapped inside your body, and once it's trapped, it has to go somewhere. It ends up right back inside your bloodstream, raising your blood sugar levels. All that work your insulin just did to send that excess sugar to be drained by your kidneys, it was all for nothing. If your blood sugar drain is clogged, your insulin works overtime for zero results. Even if you've got the healthiest insulin in the world, even if you're eating super healthy, low carb, no sugar diets, even if you're staying active. All your insulin is supposed to do is transport sugar from your bloodstream to your kidneys. If your kidneys aren't doing their job, then insulin can't do anything. So even if you're doing everything right, a clog in your blood sugar drain means you won't be able to take control of your blood sugar. I have seen it clearly demonstrated both in research and in patients that unclogging your blood sugar drain is the key. That's how you break free from blood sugar worries. So how do you unclog your blood sugar drain? It starts by understanding what went wrong in the first place. When you're young and your body is functioning like a well-oiled machine, your blood sugar drain works perfectly. That's why little kids can enjoy way too many sweets and never have any issues with their blood sugar levels. And that's also why 20-year-olds tend to have 20% lower fasting blood sugar levels than 40-year-olds. However, once you reach your 40s, 50s, 60s, and older, your blood sugar drain can stop working as effectively as it once used to, because even the best designed machines suffer from wear and tear. They get rusty or gummed up and slow down. Over time, they may even stop working altogether. Your body's blood sugar drain is no different. It gets gummed up, it processes molecules like blood sugar more and more slowly until it completely clogs up. But again, our question is, why does this happen? What exactly is stopping your blood sugar drain from working as effectively as it should? For many years, this question has puzzled scientists and researchers and left them scratching their heads trying to find an answer. But finally, new research from Johns Hopkins University explains why your blood sugar drain may be clogged up. The first inklings of this discovery began in 2018 when researchers from Johns Hopkins University were studying kidney biopsies. A kidney biopsy is when a patient has a tiny piece of their kidney removed to be examined under a microscope. The Johns Hopkins researchers were examining the kidneys of patients with unbalanced blood sugar levels and comparing them to kidney samples taken from patients with healthy blood sugar levels. When they viewed these samples under the microscope and compared them side by side, they noticed something shocking. Can you see the difference? The kidney on the left is what a normal kidney should look like under the microscope, whereas the kidney on the right, taken from a patient with unbalanced blood sugar levels, is covered in a gray sticky mucus. And what's more, after examining kidney samples from a further 26 more patients with unbalanced blood sugar and comparing them with 14 more kidney samples from healthy patients, they found the exact same thing again and again. All 15 patients with normal blood sugar levels had normal-looking kidneys, while all 27 of the patients with unbalanced blood sugar levels had their kidneys clogged up with this gray mucus, which means if you currently have unbalanced blood sugar, you can be confident that it's also clogging up your kidneys, because that's exactly what these researchers from Johns Hopkins proved. They examined the gray mucus more closely to identify exactly what it was, and after numerous tests, they concluded that it was a sticky protein known as sodium glucose cotransport 2. I know that's a bit of a mouthful to say, so we'll call this sticky protein SG2 for short. But what exactly is SG2, and how could it be clogging up your blood sugar drain? Well, if you were to touch it, it would feel sticky like glue. It's normal for everyone's kidneys to produce a small amount of this SG2. In fact, its exact purpose is actually to clog up your blood sugar drain, because thousands of years ago, humans would often have to go days without food, which would risk our ancestors' blood sugar levels getting too low, which would cause them to run out of energy. That's where the sticky SG2 protein comes in. It sticks to the sugar passing through your kidneys to trap that sugar in your body and to prevent your blood sugar level from dropping too low. When you only eat every few days, this is a lifesaver. It saves every last drop of blood sugar to use as energy. But today, overactive SG2 is a disaster. Today we have plenty of food, so we don't need SG2 to cling to every scrap of sugar that it can. We don't need SG2 to recycle that blood sugar back into our bloodstreams. We don't need SG2 to clog up our blood sugar drain, yet we all still have this sticky SG2 protein in our kidneys. And for people who suffer from high blood sugar levels, their bodies are producing too much SG2. This sticky SG2 protein builds up until it's a major blockage in your blood sugar drain. This keeps that excess sugar trapped inside your body, unable to escape, and destined to keep your blood sugar out of balance no matter how healthy you eat, how much you exercise, or how well you support your insulin. I understand if this leaves you asking, why me? Why are my kidneys producing so much SG2 and clogging my blood sugar drain? Why is it so tough for me to balance my blood sugar when I know people with no blood sugar problems who eat and live way less healthy than I do? One quick answer has to do with the type of artificial sweeteners that you add to your coffee or drink in your diet soda. You may already know that artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose are bad for blood sugar, but scientists from Singapore recently found that even stevia is just as bad. They gave people different drinks sweetened with regular sugar, aspartame, sucralose, or stevia, and what they found was it did not matter which sweetener you used. The blood sugar rose the same amount afterwards. Stevia raised people's blood sugar just as much as regular sugar. It's strange because stevia won't turn into blood glucose like regular sugar will. So why is it raising your blood sugar? Several scientists attribute it to artificial sweeteners' effect on your SG2. Sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and even stevia may encourage the production of your sticky SG2 protein, which clogs up blood sugar. There's an even deeper reason for why some people have more active SG2 than others, and why some people never have to worry about their blood sugar. Researchers from the University College London and Harvard University uncovered the answer to that question, and also discovered a simple way to dissolve the blockage in your blood sugar drain. Here's what they found out. Biologists and genetics experts at the University College London studied the genes of people who produced high levels of this sticky SG2 protein and compared their genes with people with lower levels of the sticky protein. They examined genomes from 2,504 different people from a wide range of ethnic and ancestral backgrounds. And what they discovered is the key to unclog your blood sugar drain. They found that people who had clog-free blood sugar drains and healthier blood sugar levels all had a gene that prevented buildup of the sticky SG2 protein. What's more, they discovered that this gene is most common in people whose ancestors were farmers. Farmers who would have eaten a diet high in carbohydrates with lots of grains and potatoes. Their bodies adapted to this high carbohydrate, high sugar diet and strengthened that key gene. So if your ancestors were farmers, your blood sugar gets an extra helping hand. Your bloodline has just had more time to adapt to a full diet. The researchers found that about 50% of people have this useful gene that helps keep blood sugar issues away by preventing the blood sugar drain from getting clogged up with SG2. But the bad news is that 50% of people do not have this blood sugar supporting gene because their ancestors were primarily hunters and not farmers. Hunters eat fewer carbs, they eat less often, therefore their bodies need to cling to every drop of sugar they could. If you are descended from hunters as opposed to farmers, then your bloodline has had way less time to adapt to a full diet. You're still clinging onto every drop of sugar when you don't need to anymore. This is why blood sugar issues can seem to run in the family. And if you are currently suffering from unbalanced blood sugar, chances are you are not one of the lucky 50% who have this useful gene. So what does this mean? It likely means that your blood sugar issues are not your fault. If you must blame somebody, blame your ancestors. You can stop feeling guilty about your blood sugar. You are not to blame, it's just sheer lousy genetic luck. But as I mentioned earlier, there's good news too, because once researchers realized connection with a specific gene helping unclog the kidneys of this sticky SG2 protein and clear the blockage in the blood sugar drain, researchers began looking for a natural way for any of us to unclog our blood sugar drain. They saw how this farmer's gene was unclogging the blood sugar drain for millions of people, and they looked for natural solutions that could work in the same way. So even if you weren't lucky enough to be born with this blood sugar support gene, and after years of extensive searching and testing, they found a specific type of antioxidant that can help you do just that. This antioxidant is called definitin. It occurs naturally in an exotic berry. More on that in a moment. And on top of being a very potent antioxidant, and a powerful anti-inflammatory, research published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences found that delphinidin can also help out a lot with blood sugar. It does this by mimicking the same effects of the blood sugar support gene. That's because, just like that gene, studies show delphinidin inhibits production of SG2. In other words, it tells your body to make way less of this sticky gray mucus. With less of the mucus, it can't clog up your blood sugar drain, meaning your body can once again flush out excess sugar with ease, the way it is supposed to do, just like it did when you were young. Doctors searched the globe for the richest source of delphinidin, and they found it in the Mackay berry. This is a small purple berry that's used in some South American red wines. It grows on trees that are native to Chile, but in recent decades, people have started growing Mackay berry trees in the US, Europe, and Australia, meaning you could have blood sugar supporting Mackay berries growing in your own backyard or at a local park near you. And here's where it really gets interesting. Researchers from Harvard University are now describing this berry's method of rebalancing blood sugar as a promising new therapy. And for good reason too. Just take a look at these incredible results from a recent double-blind placebo-controlled study. 20 men and women with imbalanced blood sugar were split into two groups. The first group was given 200 milligrams of a Mackay berry extract packed with the antioxidant delphinidin, while the second group was given a placebo designed to have no effect. After 30 minutes, the people in both groups were given a portion of rice to eat to see how much it would cause their blood sugar levels to rise. As expected, 60 minutes after eating the rice, the control group saw their blood sugar levels spike by 24%. But to the researchers' amazement, the group taking the Mackay berry extract saw barely any spike in their blood sugar levels 60 minutes after eating the rice. In fact, compared to the control group, the people taking the Mackay berry extract had 15% lower blood sugar levels. This study proved the delphinidin in Mackay berry flattens out blood sugar spikes caused by eating carbs and other foods, meaning you can enjoy the food you love again without feeling terrified about what that delicious meal could do to your blood sugar levels. But it gets even better, because 2 years later, they repeated this same study with one key difference. They swapped out the rice for 1/4 cup of pure glucose. Pure glucose is the gold standard for trials measuring the effects of blood sugar. That's because it is pure sugar. What's more, they ran the study with an extra 36 men and women with unbalanced blood sugar levels. So these participants were consuming pure sugar, so it makes sense that giving them the sugar should have sent their blood sugar levels rocketing sky high. And that's exactly what it did for the control group that did not receive the delphinidin-rich Mackay berry extract. In contrast, the other group ate the 1/4 cup of pure sugar, and they took 180 milligrams of delphinidin-rich Mackay berry extract. Once again, compared to the control group, the blood sugar of the people who took Mackay berry extract was 15.1% lower. The researchers were amazed by how well this delphinidin-rich Mackay berry extract supported healthy blood sugar levels. But what excites me most about these two studies is how they demonstrate that you can expect almost immediate results from this blood sugar support berry as soon as you start eating it. You don't have to wait around for weeks on end praying for it to start working, because, as these two studies have shown, the Mackay berry extract's delphinidins get to work in the body immediately, unclogging the blood sugar drain and making measurable difference in a matter of minutes. This is all great, but I suspect it may have you wondering, could this Mackay berry extract provide even stronger, longer-lasting blood sugar benefits if taken daily? The researchers had the same question too, so they ran one final placebo-controlled trial to learn the answer. In this study, 31 men and women with unbalanced blood sugar levels were given the delphinidin-rich Mackay berry extract, and they were instructed to take 180 milligrams of the extract every morning for the next 3 months. Their hemoglobin blood sugar levels were measured monthly, and I am thrilled to inform you that every participant saw steady improvements month after month. However, the really great news came at the end of the trial. After just 3 months, the study patients' fasting hemoglobin blood sugar levels rebalanced by a remarkable 23.1%, taking them from high risk into the healthy normal range. This research is undeniable proof that delphinidin-rich McKee berry extract can help support healthy blood sugar by unclogging your blood sugar drain of the sticky SG2 protein and flushing excess sugar with ease from your body like it used to when you were younger. So, after we processed all this groundbreaking research and realized it was proof that it is real hope for people who struggle with blood sugar, we knew we had to find a simple way to help people like you get their hands on a high-quality McKee berry extract and do it in the exact same dosages used in the studies to deliver the best possible results. Unfortunately, the studies I've just shared with you all used a premium-grade McKee berry extract that's not widely available to the average person. And when we analyzed numerous sources of McKee berry ourselves, we were shocked by the disturbingly low levels of delphinidin we found in the berries. So we dug deeper into the studies from earlier and noted that the premium McKee berries used in these studies all came from the rainforest of Chile, where the soil is unusually nutrient-rich and perfect for growing the most nutritious McKee berries. We also noted that their McKee berry extract had been filtered to get rid of impurities, creating an incredibly potent delphinidin-rich McKee berry extract. So you can't just pick McKee berries from a tree, eat them, and expect to experience the same blood sugar support seen in the studies, because most McKee berries do not contain nearly enough delphinidin to help. But when we saw that there was no easy way for most people to get a hold of premium McKee berry extract, the kind that is extremely rich in the all-important antioxidant delphinidin, we knew we had to do something to correct that. Because your friends at MD Process are here to help, we made the decision to become a world leader in creating a solution for this problem that could be used worldwide by folks like you desiring to improve their health. We've built a reputation for finding innovative health solutions in nature that are backed by solid research. And with that reputation, we've built industry relationships that allow us to find and source premium nutrients that aren't available in most stores. And now we've created a revolutionary way for millions of people worldwide to get access to delphinidin-rich McKee berry extract. This unique solution is the first of its kind, created to help ordinary people unclog their blood sugar drain with McKee berry. We named it Glucoberry. It's an easy way to get enough delphinidin each day to support balanced blood sugar. And it's especially designed for people who have tried everything they can think of to maintain healthy blood sugar, but still continue to struggle. Because remember, when the blood sugar drain in your kidneys is clogged up with the sticky SG2 protein, it does not matter if you're doing everything else right to support your blood sugar. It doesn't matter if you've spent months or even years skipping delicious desserts and missing out on your favorite foods at family get-togethers while all your relatives feast around you, because none of these sacrifices will resolve your issues if excess sugar is getting trapped in your clogged up blood sugar drain. That trapped sugar will just keep getting reabsorbed into your bloodstream and being sent back into your system, leading to your blood sugar levels being out of whack. Glucoberry is designed to tackle this problem head on by unclogging your blood sugar drain. It does this by delivering a clinically relevant dose of McKee berry extract along with 3 more research-backed ingredients that are all clinically shown to support balanced blood sugar levels. And because Glucoberry uses research-backed nutrients to unclog your blood sugar drain and help your kidneys flush excess sugar from your body, it's already helping thousands of men and women to regain their freedom to enjoy their favorite foods again, even sugary desserts, to promote a happy feeling of steady energy when they start reducing blood sugar spikes. They are no longer feeling ashamed or embarrassed when they get their blood sugar checked by their doctor. They support their independence and confidence from knowing their family does not have to worry so much about them, and help themselves feel more self-respect from being able to take back control of their health in their own way. Glucoberry can help you achieve all this and more too. One happy customer shared this with me.
My blood sugar was really at a dangerous level, and I had to go to the hospital at one point in my life. It was really scary for me and my family, and so that's until I took these guys. I really got a hold of my blood sugar. I realized Glucoberry was working when I was able to go out and play with my son in the yard, to be able to go out with my wife, and to be able to go grocery shopping for once without feeling sick or nauseated or having a low blood sugar. Glucoberry was awesome, and it definitely worked.
That's because Glucoberry fits the MD Process vision of health. Solutions found in nature and backed by solid research. That's why the first and primary ingredient is McKee berry extract. Because remember, that's the best source of the antioxidant delphinidin. And it's delphinidin that's been shown to open up your blood sugar drain. But there's one problem you should know about with most McKee berry extracts. They won't do enough to open your blood sugar drain. That's why we use only the most premium form of McKee berry extract, the most potent natural source of delphinidin available anywhere in the world today, and more importantly, is the exact same McKee berry extract and the exact same dosage of 180 milligram that was used in the 3 clinical trials you just heard about, including the trial where McKee berry helped participants reduce blood sugar spikes from eating in as little as 30 minutes, and the trial where participants balanced their hemoglobin and blood sugar levels by an incredible 23.1% in 3 months. This delphinidin-rich McKee berry extract helps your body achieve those kinds of incredible results, because when your excess blood sugar is able to properly drain from your body again, your insulin doesn't get overworked, neither does your pancreas. And if you do enjoy a meal where you eat a lot of carbs or sugar, your newly restored blood sugar drain can help moderate any blood sugar spikes. Plus, on top of giving you an easy way to unclog your blood sugar drain, the antioxidant-rich McKee berry extract also helps with the other well-known triggers to unbalanced blood sugar. One study showed how delphinidin-rich McKee berry extract helped support insulin levels by up to 250%, and another showed how it helps inhibit the buildup of fat around the pancreas, allowing your pancreas to function better to support your blood sugar. That's why we're so excited to bring you an easy way to get a hold of this powerful McKee berry extract to unclog your blood sugar drain. But we didn't want to settle with stopping there, because remember, while unclogging your blood sugar drain is the final missing puzzle piece for supporting your blood sugar, supporting your body's natural hormone levels, your pancreas, and fortifying your glucose tolerance are all still helpful. We wanted Glucoberry to be a complete, all-in-one formula for naturally supporting your blood sugar. So that's why we added 3 more research-backed nutrients in our blood sugar support blend. First, we started with chromium and biotin. 26 separate peer-reviewed studies demonstrate how the essential mineral chromium helps promote healthy blood sugar. And it does this by supporting the body's insulin response. And it performs even better when you pair it with the vitamin biotin, creating a powerful combination that can improve even the worst cases of imbalanced blood sugar. Here's the proof. Researchers from Yale University School of Medicine took 43 men and women. They'd all been struggling with severely unbalanced blood sugar for at least 1 year, and in many cases much longer. These researchers split these men and women into 2 groups. The first group was given 600 micrograms of chromium and 2 milligrams of biotin to take for 4 weeks, while the second group was given placebo capsules designed to have no effect. Now here's where things get exciting. After 30 days, the group taking the placebo treatment saw no noticeable improvement in their blood sugar readings. However, the group taking the active ingredients, chromium and biotin each day, saw their blood sugar levels improve by a stunning 11.65%. After seeing these impressive results, showing just how effective chromium and biotin are at balancing blood sugar through supporting your natural insulin levels, we knew we had to include them in our blood sugar support formula. And that's why every serving of Glucoberry includes the exact same dosages of chromium and biotin used in this Yale University study. Finally, we completed the Glucoberry formula with a tropical herb named Gymnema leaf. This herb may look like an ordinary leaf to most people, but among the researchers who studied its effects, Gymnema leaf is well known as the sugar destroyer. And I'll show you right now why it has more than earned that title. 58 men and women with unbalanced blood sugar took part in a study to examine the effects of Gymnema leaf on their blood sugar. They were split into 2 groups. One group was given a placebo capsule, The other group was given active gymnema. Each group had 2 blood sugar tests measured after 90 days. One test was a random blood sugar, and the other was a hemoglobin A1C. As expected, the placebo group saw no significant changes in their blood sugar levels. However, the men and women taking gymnema saw their hemoglobin blood sugar levels lower by amazing 10.41%. With incredible results like that, it's no wonder so many people refer to this herb as the sugar destroyer. And that is why we included the exact same dose of gymnema leaf used in this study in every serving of glucoberry. With these final ingredients added, glucoberry was complete. We started with a clinically relevant dose of the McKee berry extract designed to unclog your blood sugar drain so that excess sugar can be flushed from your body with ease again. And then we added our doctor-designed blend of 3 more research-backed ingredients in the same dosages used in peer-reviewed studies where they've been clinically shown to support healthy blood sugar, making this unique blood sugar solution unlike anything else. So, if you've tried other blood sugar solutions in the past and felt let down, glucoberry is great news for you. That's because of glucoberry's unique formula, found in nature and backed by the latest and greatest cutting-edge research. No other solution for supporting healthy blood sugar has achieved anything like the dramatic results I've seen in my patients.
In the mornings, I would find myself racing to the kitchen to grab some kind of sweets because overnight my blood sugar levels would drop significantly. And if I didn't consume anything sweet, I would become very faint, very weak, loss of thoughts, loss of memory, no energy at all. And so with glucoberry, it took a couple days to get in the move of things, and I was a little skeptical at first, but honestly, like glucoberry, what it's got in it, but it's really a good product.
I am just leveled out perfectly. And again, I love glucoberry. It's helped me so much center my highs and lows in my daily life.
I recently had a death in the family, and I'm not going to say it was all due to diabetes or the blood sugar, but it did play a factor. And until that moment, in the process of grieving and looking into, why did my cousin die? What made this happen? He was young. I didn't see it coming. And so I don't want to be put in that same predicament. And so I said, what steps can I take to possibly make it where I don't have to suffer the same fate as he did? At that point, I decided to start paying attention to my blood sugar. My energy was down. My blood sugar wasn't the best, but I can say it is better now. And since, checking my levels and paying attention to it, yes, there is a difference. I was at 86 and I made it down to about the mid 70s.
Problems I would have day to day with my blood sugar would be like consistency. It would be up and down and up and down. A friend of mine used glucoberry and recommended it to me. The ingredients aren't really healthy and it seemed like a good natural alternative. 3 or 4 days into the product, I've just felt different. I didn't feel worn out. I didn't feel like a weird, buzzy, like energy drink feeling. I just felt good, healthy. I felt like my younger, honestly. I told friends and family and coworkers, and I've turned some of them on to this product. It's like more of a consistent, normal kind of like vibrant energy. I think those other products are just mess with your system so much. This just feels natural.
Well, what I want to say is to anyone that's watching this video, and I'm pretty sure you're probably in the same position as I am, just trying to find the right supplement. I can honestly tell you this product works. Glucoberry works.
And that's why so many men and women are benefiting from glucoberry. They see the research from Johns Hopkins Medical School, Harvard, and other top clinics worldwide. And they see how thousands of men and women are already using these nutrients to support their body in flushing out excess sugar. So I'm sure it won't surprise you to hear that ever since we made glucoberry available to the public, it's tough to keep it on the shelves. Men and women who want to feel confident in their blood sugar control are eager to try glucoberry for themselves. And once they experience the newfound freedom and energy, they keep coming back for more. This means our supplies are limited. On top of that, we use premium maqui berry that's rich in the antioxidant delphinidin. With the crazy world the past few years, it's tough to find maqui berry at all, let alone the premium version. As if those two potential supply blockers aren't enough, all the ingredients in glucoberry are hand-selected to aid blood sugar control. Committing to these highest quality ingredients can slow down our manufacturing. Even more, we value quality of manufacturing over speed. That's why our facilities are among the tightest run ships in the country. Everything is done to the strictest standards to guarantee purity and potency, and our facilities are regularly audited by the FDA to make sure they're up to snuff. Other supplement and vitamin companies often cut corners to save money and manufacture more quickly, but the unfortunate result of doing this is inferior nutrition with poor results. We're different, and the only profits our processes cut into are our own profits. This would result from the extraordinary effort we make to ensure that what you see on the label is exactly what you get in the bottle. It's a complex, time-consuming process, but it means better results when you take glucoberry. All that to say, we work hard to make enough glucoberry to meet the increasing demand and make sure everybody who wants a supply of it can get it. But because of our strict commitment to quality, out-of-stocks can and do happen. Accordingly, my personal recommendation is to claim a supply of either 3 or 6 bottles. That's a 3-month or 6-month supply. That way, you have your own long-term supply and don't have to worry about us being out of stock when you come back to order more. And one more piece of advice, make sure you take glucoberry for at least 30 days, take 1 capsule each morning. Most people feel the energy-boosting effects of the maqui berry the first few days they start taking glucoberry. But then those unique antioxidants need time to start unclogging your blood sugar drain. So the longer you take glucoberry and help your body clear out your blood sugar drain, the more and more your blood sugar levels will be supported. To put it simply, the longer you use glucoberry, the better the results. Our customers are already realizing this. That's why most of them are ordering 3 or 6 bottles at a time. The people who order a 1-month supply of glucoberry are mostly interested in just getting on the path to healthy blood sugar. People who order a 3-month supply are serious about supporting their blood sugar health. Their goal is to not only feel the freedom of eating their favorite foods, but to also possess the energy to enjoy each day and be able to be there for their families. And the people who order a 6-month supply of glucoberry are setting themselves up for the long haul. They are serious about managing their blood sugar and improving their health. Even as the years pass by, they want to keep their blood sugar healthy and avoid the long-term health risks of imbalanced blood sugar levels. Because there is nothing out there comparable to glucoberry, it's tough to assign a price to it. Considering that we are having difficulty keeping this on our shelves, and our customers are purchasing large volumes of the product, the simple law of supply and demand says the price should be high. Normally, glucoberry would be one of MD Process's higher priced supplements with its normal retail value. If you compare that with years of doctor's appointments for your blood sugar, that price is a steal. But I still don't want you to pay that much, because what I'm after is helping more people experience the tremendous life-affirming value of glucoberry. I want to keep it affordable so more people will be able to try it for themselves. I managed to wrangle a special deal from the bean counters here at MD Process. They did require one condition though. The largest discount can only be for the 6-month supply. You can see your discount below. The 3-month supply has a great discount also. And we even knocked a little off the 1-month supply. And they all include free shipping within the US. Again, the best savings are with the 3 or 6-month supply. And that's also how you get the best results. Remember, the longer you use it, the more time and opportunity the special antioxidant delphinidin will have to unclog your blood sugar drain. When you claim the larger supply, you can also share those bottles with family or friends who might also benefit from balanced blood sugar. I can't recommend highly enough that you should claim the 3 or 6 month supply. Not just because we know it's going to work for you, but also because it's all covered with the MD Process Satisfaction Guarantee. We are 100% confident that we offer the most powerful blood sugar supplement on the planet. That's why we give you 6 months to try it and decide. Either you're fully satisfied and head over heels thrilled with your daily energy and blood sugar levels, or you can simply contact us via phone or email. We will refund you 100% of your purchase price. Our contact details are on the packaging. Either you love Glucoberry or you get your money back. It's that simple. Click below to claim your supply of Glucoberry right now and enjoy the same experiences as the happy men and women who already saw this presentation and claimed their own supply.
I was trying cinnamon, but that didn't seem to work because I checked my blood sugars in the morning would be like about 140, 150 when I would check my blood. And now when I'm taking the glucose, my blood sugar in the morning is more like about 105, which is real good.
My blood sugar, among other things, became an issue. And within days, I began to feel a difference. I'm back to being active, happy, and fit. This bottle, right here, taking one pill a day, made all the difference.
I have gone to the hospital for high blood sugar, and I was looking for a pill to help me keep numbers low. I've been on insulin before, but I was hoping to find a vitamin instead to help me regulate it. The insulin did help greatly, but I don't like needles. My numbers have lowered regarding blood sugar because of Glucoberry. I'll definitely recommend it because it really does help. Like I said, I feel better. I feel like I can just take on work projects easier and just be happy.
I come from a family with history of diabetes and stroke, so it's very important that my blood sugar does stay within the normal and healthy range. I have tried other products when it comes to balancing my blood sugar, and honestly, none of them has worked as fast as the Glucoberry. And this product here, it will help you reach your healthy goals. I highly recommend you try it. I absolutely know you will love it.
As we're getting towards the end of our conversation here, I would like you to imagine something for me. Imagine yourself tomorrow. If, after learning everything we've discussed in the last few minutes, you decide to walk away and not claim your supply of Glucoberry, obviously not much will be different tomorrow. But you'll have a nagging doubt regarding whether you missed out on a great opportunity. A month from now, you'll be back into your regular routines. And if you've stayed with me this long, then it's safe to say that your regular routines aren't working anymore. You've noticed that your energy lags throughout the day. Sugar spikes and drops leave you exhausted, often by lunchtime. You're tired of being told to give up your favorite foods and give up carbs or sugar. You're sick of people thinking you're weak or lazy because you haven't solved this problem through willpower alone. Unfortunately, so far nothing you've tried to resolve this problem has helped much. From here it looks like if you don't make a move now, then a month from today, you'll be stuck right where you are. What about a year from now? This time next year, you'll have had another summer of family visits, another birthday, another Christmas. Give me a straight answer now. If you pass up today's opportunity, will you have tried anything else to support healthy blood sugar? What would you even try? There's no way to help unclog your blood sugar drain that's quite as simple as the unique antioxidant inside Glucoberry. So, if you walk away today, then 1 year from now, your blood sugar will likely be at least as much, if not more of a worry than it is right now. And if we're being honest, it will likely be worse. Until you do something to help unclog your blood sugar drain, then it doesn't matter how much weight you lose, how many carbs you avoid, or how hard your pancreas and insulin work. Too much of the blood sugar your body is trying to remove from your bloodstream will get stopped up in your kidneys and then cycled right back into your bloodstream. That means the effects of high blood sugar will just keep getting worse. The risk of serious complications will keep getting worse. That's enough negative thinking for right now. Now I'd like to ask you to imagine yourself 5 minutes from now, but imagine that moment when you do choose to claim your supply of Glucoberry. Obviously, you won't have taken a single capsule yet. It won't have even left our warehouse yet. However, you will already feel the optimism and hope of knowing that you've made a positive change in your life. Think about it. When you get a raise at work, you feel great right away, don't you? Even though you don't see the money in your check for another week or two, it's the same thing here. Once you know that you've made a difference in your own life, right away you feel good about yourself. Then, once your supply of glucoberry does arrive, you can start enjoying the results. Like we discussed, some of the benefits of McKee berry kick in the first days. You can enjoy increased and more steady energy levels the same week you get your glucoberry in the mail. Now, let's have you imagine yourself 1 month from now. You're starting to feel the benefits from the unclogging of your blood sugar drain. You're worrying less about counting carbs since you're having fewer and smaller sugar spikes. You're enjoying foods like pizza, French fries, and spaghetti without feeling guilty. You're excited to see that your family and friends are worrying less about what you eat. Now, imagine yourself 1 year from now. If you've helped your body unclog your blood sugar drain, you'll feel better than you have in years. You'll be more confident at home and at work, or when participating in activities with friends or family. You'll know that your loved ones still respect you and aren't as worried about your health. You'll be active and happy, and you'll be able to help your loved ones be active and happy as well. So let's do this one more time. I invite you to click below to claim your supply of glucoberry right now. It's a small decision that will make a huge impact on your life for years to come. There's no risk since the MD process guarantee gives you a full 6 months. Just test it out for yourself. You either love the results or you get all your money back. Go ahead and place your order now because remember, our supplies have been low lately because of the crazy past few years. I recommend choosing the 3 or 6 month supply to stock up. It's the simplest way to unclog your blood sugar drain, support healthy blood sugar, and start taking back your freedom. You're still the free active person you've always been, and glucoberry will help you bring that person back. Click below right now. I'm Dr. Mark Wise, and I want to say thank you for taking the time to learn about this wonderful wellness solution. If you're still here, that tells me 2 things. 1, you're committed to your health and happiness. And 2, you still have a few questions. It's good to have questions. I'm glad you do, so I can help you feel perfectly comfortable trying out glucoberry for yourself. Here are the answers to a few of the most common questions we get. What if I'm not happy? Can I get my money back? Absolutely. If you're not satisfied, we'll gladly give you a full refund. Simply contact our support team and we'll refund you 100%. That's how confident we are that you'll love your supply of glucoberry. How do I know that glucoberry is pure and safe? McKee berry is a natural berry that grows in South America, where it's a common ingredient in many foods and eaten regularly by hundreds of millions of people. Since its discovery as a health supplement, it's gone through extensive testing to help ensure us of its safety. Adding McKee berry to your diet is just as healthy as adding more blueberries to your diet. The other ingredients in glucoberry have also been tested and proven to be safe. They've each been used for years. Each batch of glucoberry is rigorously tested for purity and to ensure and protect against toxins and contaminants. Our manufacturing facility is regularly audited by the FDA for safety and purity. Like I mentioned, we go above and beyond to guarantee that what you see on the label is exactly what you get in the bottle. How do I take glucoberry? Just swallow 1 capsule with food every day. I recommend taking it in the morning to help you enjoy the positive effects throughout your day. How long should I take it before seeing noticeable results? Everyone's body is different, so individual results will vary. With some people, McKee berry can help them experience increased daily energy within the first few days. With others, the long-term effect of unclogging the blood sugar drain can take anywhere from a few weeks to a few months to become noticeable. For the best results, we recommend taking glucoberry as directed, eating a healthy diet, and staying active. I've tried other blood sugar health formulas in the past which didn't work. How do I know this is different? Glucoberry is not like other formulas. It's not just about fixing insulin resistance or your pancreas. Those approaches are fine and do work for some people, but they do not address the problem of the blood sugar drain in your kidneys getting clogged. When that happens, it doesn't matter how well your pancreas or insulin work. The sugar they remove from your bloodstream just gets clogged in your kidneys and they recycle it right back into your blood. Only glucoberry targets those clogs to help your body finally drain your excess sugar. But simply, glucoberry could not be more different from other formulas. It's the first nutritional supplement in history to support your blood sugar by unclogging your blood sugar drain. I feel confident in saying this is the first opportunity you have ever had to unclog your blood sugar drain. If you're still wondering whether glucoberry is right for you, then the best advice I can give you is to try it for yourself. With our satisfaction guarantee, you have 6 months to see if you like it. If you decide you want your money back, simply contact us for a full refund. Translation, you can try it out with zero risk. You've got nothing to lose, and you could gain freedom in the kitchen and be happier and healthier all day long. One more customer story before we go.
My friends and family started suggesting that I may have an issue. It does run in the family, and they asked me to get tested, and sure enough, when I went to the doctor, I am high. I am not all the way into the getting shots high, but I'm getting up there. And if I do not do something to address the issues, I'm going to have problems as I age a little bit older. This was life-changing moment for me to know that you have to change, you have to address issues that you have. And it is, as a guy, it is hard sometimes to admit, glucoberry has been working for me, and I have the numbers to prove it. Mine was about 2 hours after eating, it was about 190. After taking it a couple of weeks, after the same 2 hours, I have very good numbers. Now it's at 175. So for me, that's great. A lot of people would say that's not a good level. Having that difference, that 175, when you're trying and you're seeing the results, it sure is satisfying to see a product like glucoberry actually change your life. What I would recommend is to listen. Listen to your body, listen to your members that love you in your family, and a product like glucoberry, it's a no-brainer. Do not wait until you have to go to the hospital or until you have to get taken in by an ambulance into something that could be addressed very easily, especially as we get older. It is time to address the getting older issues, especially blood sugar, because that's the beginning. And if you can address that, you can have a longer life and have the ability to live a much productive and fun life instead of having something that's so limiting later on, because the side effects of what could happen are really detrimental in all areas of life. And this is such an easy option to do. Just adding a daily supplement can make such a dramatic difference in your life. It's a no-brainer.
Now, please decide which amount is right for you, then click below and let's take the first steps towards a healthy blood sugar. I'll see you on the next page.